AMMORAH Halima. Greetings, I'm AMMORAH, Pleiadian High Priestess on the Pleiadian High Council. We as Pleiadians are always so happy to be here. How wonderful it is always to talk to the children of the light. For when you shine in the light, friends, we see you. And we embrace each family member of light. Do you realize that we see you as family members? How do you treat your family? We treat you more beautiful than many of you do your family members. So we treat you with love. So never forget the Pleiadians. How do you call a Pleiadian into your healing spaces? By simply asking, Pleiadian healers, I want your advice. I want your guidance. Please heal me. We can do so much. And for those who are very strong in touch with Pleiadian energies, and this goes for any star realm energy of love, we become so closely connected with you so that we help you to see our realms. This is an incredible gift for whoever is open to higher seeing. However, we say to you, we work so hard at opening that gift for many of you. But there are these doubts, and then there are these fears. Am I seeing right? Are they really there, or am I seeing something that's not quite right? I see something, but I'm not sure what it is, so I better not go there. And do you know what that does? It doesn't help us very much. So we ask you to work along with Pleiadian healers. And we can astral travel along with you. We can take you to our spaces. We can give you greater insight. And for the healers upon this earth, we can give you deeper healing insight. We can show you deeper matters that need discussing and discovering at this time, because the higher flows are here and they're going to become very great upon your earth. This is all part of the Great Awakening flows, and this is all part of the New Light Awakening, and this is all part of understanding how to go up higher into the love. And as Pleiadian beings, we are always in states of love. Can you imagine us? We're very great beings, much more evolved than you are. However, we also needed to learn to love greater. We all do. Star beings all need to learn to become deeper within themselves, just like you do. This is why we can teach you greater lessons, because we had to do it too. How can we teach you if we didn't know how to do it, or if we hadn't gone through the processes? So understand, we are more highly evolved than you. However, we say we do not see you beneath us. Never think that we see you as lower than any star realm that is very evolved. Our part in the task is to pull you up higher in your energy levels. So this is why we always say, please call upon us so that we can make your energy so shiny, so that we can help you to grow into deeper states of love. And this is what I wish to talk to the people about, is to become in a deeper state of love. For love is everything, friends. Love gives you happiness, it gives you thrills, it gives you deeper health, and allows you to see into deeper situations. Being in a state of love is your ultimate achievement. Imagine if you were in a state of love all the time and you could manifest anything you liked. And this is what we as Pleiadians are like. So when we think of something, it happens. Why? Because we're so powerful with our mind. We don't need to push machines. We do everything with the mind. You have to write things down. We don't. We don't do things like that. Yes, we write things down, but it's done with the mind. So our whole language communication is done telepathically. You are going to open into telepathic gifts more. And when you come into those gifts, it's because you have achieved another level of love. So if you're highly telepathic in the love vibrations, know that it is a beautiful state. And you're going to become more into the telepathic communications. So that means that one day you won't need a telephone anymore. You can call someone on the other side of the world, a beautiful family member, or your beautiful partner who is perhaps flying overseas and you want to communicate with your partner. Then you don't need a telephone. You can reach them via vibrational spaces. Now that is good, we feel, as Pleiadians. We do this whenever we're on star missions. We don't have cell phones. They're very bad for you. We don't have anything like that. We simply connect into a vibration and we choose to go there. And that is much better than a telephone. A telephone limits you very much. You don't understand. You think your telephone is great and it supplies you with answers and everything. Telephone limits you from everything. It doesn't teach you anything. You just hear a message and that is it. We work on a higher vibrational level. We see into situations. We make decisions based on vibrational frequencies. So this is where you're going. This is called higher evolution. This is why we as Pleiadians get so excited when we have to teach people. Or we have to. We don't have to. We are asked to teach people. So we allow ourselves to go there and explore the spaces deeper with you. So when you're in a state of love, you are able to learn all this higher thought system and higher empowerment. So higher flows means total empowerment and total freedom. Like I stated before, as a beautiful Pleiadian being, I believe and we believe that your technology limits you from experiencing deeper vibrational flows. It limits you in every way. Do you know that your computer, whenever it breaks down, you become irritated and you tense up? We say, is this wise to grow into the higher spaces? So the computer systems aren't always so wonderful. And yes, it may seem wonderful because it gives you so many techniques and so many flows. But again, it is limiting you in more ways than you realize. There's higher technology coming that will give you more freedom. But this is not what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk to you about becoming in a deeper state of love. It all has to do with everything. It all has to do with total freedom. But where does it start? Where does freedom start for you? It starts with becoming free within yourself to explore deeper spaces of love, to explore deeper vibrations of greatness, to explore higher partnerships, totally created with love experiences. And quite some time ago, I discussed this very beautiful topic, and I know as soon as I bring it through this channel, she will say, oh, AMMORAH, I don't want to touch that. Please give it to another channel. However, I will use her as a beautiful channel. Our lovemaking upon our realms is absolutely beautiful. We are not embarrassed about it at all. We shout it from the tops of our roofs. We make love for many hours. We are in states of total love. Our lovemaking purpose is completely different to your lovemaking purpose. Your lovemaking purpose doesn't come from a very high vibrational level. Instead, it's only about, usually, self-gratification. On our levels, however, lovemaking is about bringing in more love for ourselves and becoming a healer for ourselves and a healer for our partners. And this is when we merge our vibrational systems together and become totally one. And then what happens is that our vibrational system becomes so high that we allow ourselves to experience higher energies. And whenever we climb up higher, our lovemaking experiences as Pleiadians become very, very great. Now, as one couple does this, another couple also learns. Not because we're in the company of another couple, but because our energy sends out those loving vibrations, so it teaches other couples how to go up higher. So when they make love, they also create higher energy together, and they learn so much together, and it goes out to many Pleiadians, and this is how we're all growing together in the love-making experiences. So we are self-lovers. We love ourselves so deep that it means so much to us. Here upon this earth, you need some education in that system. You don't understand love-making. You don't understand the purpose of it. You get attracted to someone on a physical level and you think, woohoo, let's try it out. We say, woohoo, stop right there. Understand that vibrational love experiences are much more important to you than the physical love experiences, and you're going to learn how to step into it greater. Now imagine if you could do this. Imagine, and I will use the O here, O word. If you could orgasm without touching your partner physically. If you can do that, I say to you, wow, that is a beautiful experience for a human being. And then I'm going to give you the next challenge. How high can you hold those experiences? A few moments, a few minutes, a few hours? Can you do that? At this moment, you wouldn't be able to do that. Why not? Most of you aren't that strong in your vibrational levels. The stronger you become with your vibrational levels, the stronger the lovemaking can become on the vibrational levels. And this is all about ascension power. It is all about becoming deep states of self-love. This is about you experiencing a whole new level of love-making. Oh, I hope she pushes the button. You're going to learn how to do this more and more and more. What that means is that when you and your partner work together on those levels, you will be able to work on a much deeper flow, which means that your physical love experiences become so great. So we are not saying please don't go to the physical experiences. We are saying, can you understand how to enhance your physical love experiences? And you don't do it by looking at one person down the road. You do it with vibrational matchmaking first. Now here I'm going to bring out a beautiful lesson of wisdom from the Pleiadians. And when you hear this wisdom being spoken to you, you can understand where we as higher evolved beings are coming from. In the temples on our Pleiadian realms, we come together in sacredness. And we see the energies of each other very, very well. When we choose a partner, it never comes from the physical self. Now, our physical self is much higher than your physical self, so you can't even explain our bodies because they live in a much higher dimension, but I'm here trying to help you to understand. So please don't make it too complicated in your mind. So we work on a higher level. So we choose a partner on the higher level. Why is that important? Because both of you will work together for something much greater. So you're coming together for greater peace and greater love. In the Lemurian temples, you also did this. You first matched each other on the energy level, and then you found that common base, which was never based on pain or feeling insecure or lonely. This is where your vibrational weakness comes tumbling down, because most relationships upon your earth are based on fear of being alone, insecure, feeling that you need healing, feeling comforted, which creates a painful foundation. Now, please don't think that you can't heal that, because once you understand this information, you will awaken to something so great, and you will say to your partner, let's fly together into the higher love flows. So, we are not here to bring anyone down. We are here to bring you up higher, because that is what we as Pleiadian love beings do. We help you to understand, and then you can action it. But how can you action it if you do not understand where the weakness is? So what you want to create in any relationship is that strength, so that it can stand at the same space. And you have the power to do that. But how do you get the power to do that? How do you bring up your partner up to that level with a complete self-love and a love for another? So if you're experiencing not very good lovemaking and you want to experience that greater, where is it that you can build that greater foundation? Have you lost love for yourself and for your partner? Perhaps it is time to rekindle that love and to get to know that love greater, so both of you can grow together, because lovemaking is very important for your spiritual growth. Because every time you go into the deeper lovemaking and you do this higher and higher, you become stronger with your vibrational body. Do you see how we think as Pleiadians? When you work on that higher level, you become more in peace with yourself. And this is so critical in your relationships with each other. So you both vibrate up higher. So if both of you come together and you get to know each other, look into each other's eyes and speak from your heart. Never criticize. Never say anything that the other person may have done to you or for you that is not right. Learn to become more forgiving, for when you forgive, you build that higher flow together. And perhaps the first few times of looking into each other's eyes with the desire to create higher love foundations together, you may not even want to go near touching. But go into each other's spaces, speak to them. Why is it you came together? And then learn to become more in union with your deeper self, because it is all a reflection of you. If you can't go to your partner and speak, then you are closing yourself up to so many gifts. And this is why we as Pleiadians are such heart openers for each other and for ourselves, because we're free. We talk about it all the time. We talk about orgasms, lovemaking, deeper relationships, portal opening, inviting the angels in while we're making love for hours and hours and hours. You could not even imagine that. You would say, are the angels watching me while I'm lovemaking? Close the curtains just in case someone's peeping in. This is not how we are as Pleiadians. So we do it out in the open. We do it in the ocean. We do it wherever we like. We are free beings. you used to be free. And when you were free, you had all the energy to go there. Now it's hidden behind walls. It is embarrassment. It is watch out if someone sees us, whether it's physical, human, or perhaps an angel, or perhaps a spirit loved one who sees you making love. So become freer with yourself. Learn to experience the higher levels. And in the future, we will bring many teachings out how to achieve higher love making, because this will be part of your ascension training so that you can join in the forces. And when you become higher with the love making, you are teaching other people how to do this too. So become free and do not be embarrassed about it any longer. So I hope Suzanna does push the button on YouTube, because she'll say, oh, AMMORAH. Now you're doing it. Cryon has done so many things. Lord Emmanuel has done so many things. And now the Pleiadians do it to me again. I wouldn't say poor channel. I just say, it is. It is what it is. And it needs to be spoken. So how beautiful it is to reach you into the highest spaces. So we are star beings. We are in total states of love with you. And we desire to teach you higher spaces of healing. All the higher flows means higher experiences. So free yourself. Free and become more beautiful. And look into your partner's eyes tonight, if you can, and speak about the love you have from your heart, not your mind. Your mind doesn't know anything. It is your heart that speaks. Learn to become free with the words from your heart. Learn to feel that foundation of love growing, and learn to feel the coldness in your relationship, wherever that is, to go and be in a complete state of love. For that is where it begins, and that is where it must grow. So we send you deepest love from our realms, and lots of love, and lots of flames of love. And we do help you in love-making experiences if you would like to have that. And we're not embarrassed about it at all. So please understand that. Again, we do not get embarrassed. We say, open the windows, open the doors. Allow the light to flow into you. And celebrate your human existence and your human life. Because lovemaking is all about celebrating you. So it's a gift to you. A gift from the heavens. Greetings. I am AMMORAH, Akumoha Halima. I am a high priestess on the High Pleiadian Council, bringing our deepest messages to the people, to the family of light members upon the earth, to those who wish to listen. Greetings.
Greetings.